Hello, hello, hello. How are you? I am walking out to the pigs here, and where there once was 9, there is now 8, because one of the little piggy wiggies was sold yesterday. He went to a fun pasture with some young ladies waiting for him, so he has to grow up to be able to, be there for them. But here's what I have left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And Clover and Lavender's way out there if you can see her. So, I'm down a piggy. But that's okay, that's part of farming. Those of you with pigs know what I'm talking about. Those of you that don't have them, you just have to imagine it. When you pick up a baby, you will hear the most blood-curdling, screaming screech that is non-stop until they are put down. I mean, it is loud. And they're not in distress. They're just saying, I don't like to be held. And I was told that it's sort of a defensive mentality, because when they're not on the ground, they can't run or protect themselves and they feel vulnerable. So man, oh man, oh man, they scream. And the reason I bring that up is Buckeye here, the one on the right, I was here feeding the guys, and I was right here. So I'm here watering them, feeding them, putting feed in there, and I hear this just huge scream. I mean, it made me jump, and it kept going on. I'm like, what is going on? And it was Buckeye had got his tusk caught on this T-post right there and couldn't get it out, and he was pulling and screaming. I thought the way he was acting, he was going to break it off, and it's very possible that he is able to do that, but no, he got out and his tusks look okay. I don't know if you can see him right there, this little guy right there protruding, but it got caught, and man, oh man, oh man, it was that loud. But he's okay, and I hope he doesn't do it again. He's over there by the T-post again, right where he was. So it was an experience, I'll tell you that. So Romeo is out here, still by himself. I mean, he can talk to the bucks, and he can talk to his mama when he's over there. But he's still in here, recuperating. He is grazing all day long. He's getting fresh hay, some grain, and he's building up his strength. But when he was with the bucks over here, they were just bullying up on him because he's a little guy, and I've seen him just go full-fledged, boom, headbutt right into his side, knock him over. It was his brother that did it the most. I never saw his dad do it, but little Luke here, he thought he was king of the roost here, and would just bully him to death. So he was looking scrawny and a little beat up. So he is gaining his strength. He is doing well, and when he gets old enough to defend himself, he'll be back in with the bucks. But until then, he's doing just fine where he is. Isn't that right, bud? Huh? Isn't that right? Yeah. Yeah, you're doing good, aren't you? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yeah. Yeah. All right. You're a little guy. You look like your grandpa. Yes, you do. So the last couple winters, I have been supplementing the pig food with sunflower seeds and alfalfa pellets, and that has sufficed because they don't have anything to graze on, right, in the winter. It's all covered with snow and frozen and dead and whatnot, and that costs a lot of money, really, to do that. And that's on top of their grain, so that's extra food you got to buy. And I did that because they just didn't like hay for some reason. But I've been experimenting, and I put some flakes in their paddock right now with the piglets, and the piglets are chomping down on it. And the 2 older pigs are like, hey, you know what? That looks like a good idea. So they have been eating some. So I've been putting a flake of hay in every night, preparing for the winter, and I think it's working. I think they are getting the hang of it, and I'm going to put another one in right now and see what happens. Right here. They're expecting grain right now, so I don't know how receptive they're gonna be. Hey, come over here. Here's some hay. Come on. See that? Come on, munch around. There you go. There you go. Yeah. You like that, huh? Come on over, Lavender. You can do it. Come on, it's right here. Come on, look at him. You want some of that, don't you? There you go. There you go. Come on. Munch down. Munch down. Oh, you can do it. See, the little ones are really getting into it. I like it. Come on, just take a mouthful. You can do it. Come on, Big Mama. Come on. Come on. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That looks good, doesn't it? Oh, I love it. So this might be a sustainable thing. Uh-huh. In the winter, look at them. Oh, yeah, they're loving it. Good. That is a great alternative and supplement to their grain. That's going to be awesome. Oh, I'm glad that they like that. I'll feed them the grain here in just a second so they can chow on that for a little bit. So I haven't given the boars any hay yet because they still have quite a bit of greenery in their area. See, the others have 9 pigs right now, I think. 7, 8, 9. So they've eaten it down quite a bit, and it's frosted a couple times, so it's all dead, but they haven't eaten. But there's still some greenery in here, and the boars have been eating it. Keeps them busy. But I will supplement with hay as soon as it gets cold and sustained cold, and they can't find any more greenery around here. So, but until then, they are grain and green. All right, I'm gonna feed them. Hey, what are you doing? Hey, who said you get up there? Whoa, dude. Who said you get up there? I never seen you do that before. Wow. You'll get some food here in a minute. Don't get your tusk caught. That's right where he did it before. All right, I'm coming. You ready? Here's some food. So when I sold that piglet, it was a boarling. The new owner got home and wrote me and said, hey, the brothers in that litter, can you see their testicles? Because we can't see it on this one, and we want to know if something's wrong. They're new to coonies, so I explained to them that a cooney's testicles are internal. So when you band a goat to neuter them, to castrate them, you can do it externally and put a band around their testicles there, and they'll just dry up and fall off. You can't do that with a pig, with a coonie, because you can't see them. They're internal. So to castrate them, you literally have to do some cutting to get in there, get them, yank them, snip them, whatever. So here is a backside, and that's just mud up there on the corner. But you can see there's really nothing dropping down here. I don't know if you can tell. It's hard to really get a good look, but there's really nothing there. And this is PawPaw, and he just sired 10 piglets. So he's good. He's intact, and he knows what to do with his stuff, but you just can't see it. So I didn't know if you all knew that or not, that their reproductive organs aren't really visible. But if you do see a large swelling or something there that is visible, that's very obvious, that's sometimes signs of a hernia. And that can be rather serious, even life-threatening. And it's something that can be passed on through heredity, genetics, and that pig might need to be culled or neutered in itself, because you don't want to pass that trait on to other young'uns. Anyway, I just thought you'd like to know that. Something about coonies if you didn't know. Well, you think with the sun that far down on the horizon that it's pretty late. It's not. It's about 4:30 in the afternoon. And this time change thing rots. But when the time changes, it's also time for me to start watering the animals with buckets. And I hate that too, that rots. But, gotta do it. So let's get her done. All the time, all winter long. So those of you that have been following this channel know that, well, maybe you don't know. I don't do my hobby farm to make money. I don't do it with a monetary goal in mind. I do it for the pleasure of being with the animals, of being around them, of learning from them. It's a great experience. Having said that, I do sell some of my animals when the opportunity arises. I don't actively promote, my animals to sell, but I will sell them. That's why I sold that piglet yesterday. I will see an opportunity and I'll reach out and they'll say yes or no, blah, blah, blah. But I don't have them to sell them. Hey, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to continue being a part of all the adventures and stories that happen on Rubber Soul Farm. I hope we can spend more time together on the farm, but until then, enjoy your animals and take care of yourselves.